It's Week 8 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Robert Woods. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Titans and the Texans, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
Done a wonderful throw. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Tennessee brings its offense to the field for the first time, and that means that we get to see the electric rookie out of Liberty, Malik Willis.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 78 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's got some space here. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. To the air on first down, here's Willis. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Shifts by him. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit that to the former Texas Longhorn, Joseph Osai, who got in there. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And Charles, we've seen some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high score, no injuries. Did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
Bullock's kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, Mills. That's complete to John Ross. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards.
We know play calls can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw is Mills. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Mills. Right side completes to Mechie. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. The Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Gets past one man. And here he'll get it down to the 7. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. To throw, Mills. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Touchdown, Texans. John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Christian Harris. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mills. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A strong run there where when he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all capped off by a run from the rookie, Dameon Pierce. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Titans getting set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On 2nd and very short, Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. They'll run it again with Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Inside handoff, Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the Titans first down.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A give to Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And let's face it, we all continue to imagine what we could have seen from Derrick Henry without his injury last season, because he was on pace to be the first ever player with multiple 2,000-yard seasons. Even in only 8 games, he still finished 9th in the NFL in rushing. Simply put, an incredible accomplishment.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakonkwo with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are back within a score.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Texans to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. At their own 27. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. On 2nd and 9, Mills. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense and Malik Willis headed back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
All start. Offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow,
he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Willis.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Now a handoff to Henry. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Henry. And some space here.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38.
On 1st down, Willis. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Henry running right. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
First and 10, Willis.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Henry diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. A 10-play drive that time. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Gerald McCoy is so slippery and elusive in the interior of the defense. I don't care who has the assignment to block him. It usually ends up having to take at least 2. And most of the time, that's not enough either. Witness that tackle for loss.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Mills.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Mills. That's complete to Pierce.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he get the 1st down.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
103 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11.
To the air on 1st down, here's Willis.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Willis
hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Willis out of the gun.
Over the middle, complete. That's Phillips.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Right back to the air again with Willis.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On now is the Titans punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now here's Ross. Oh, able to avoid him.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Jordan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
A 1st down throw for Mills.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Throwing, Mills.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that 1st half. More from you guys in a minute. But first, let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Kyler Murray leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that 1st half for the Titans. And even though they trail, they've had success running the football. Over 100 yards rushing as a team in those first 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Texans, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again on second down. Mills. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Mills to throw it.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw.
He's got Jordan complete right side.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
2nd down throw coming by Willis.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly in a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Harris.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans team.
So that a real win bench thrown in now for this offense. They'll try to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field.
1st and 10 now. Willis and the Titans
At their own 25-yard line.
Willis to try again after the pick six. He gets this one to Burks.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Willis, he gets it to Burks again.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And his throw here is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
They go play action with Willis.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41.
On 1st down, Willis.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
121 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
To throw, here's Willis. Touchdown! Chigakonkwo, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Taken from about the 12. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And now out comes Houston.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here's Mills.
Over the middle, complete. That's Pierce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, Mills.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Mills. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They go play action. Mills.
Sliding up, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Harold Landry picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room.
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Harold Landry drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hunger group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he'll be out right at the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Willis. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Willis.
Dancing to his left.
Willis hits the turf, sliding down and picking up the 1st.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd down. Here's Willis. Over the middle into the hands of Burks.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
On 1st down, Willis.
Open is Swain, the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Willis looking middle, and it's incomplete. A field goal from this spot will be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down.
Willis looking to throw it.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Henry again.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Titans put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Mills now.
And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. That's underneath to Pierce.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here.
Elsewhere across the league, 4th quarter action in Los Angeles.
1st and 10 now, Willis and the Titans.
Right at the 30. And the Rams have now taken the lead late in that ball game. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. From the 36,
Willis.
he finds his man, complete. It's Phillips.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. And a solid run down inside the 30.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Play action. Here's Willis.
And right side, Henry's got it.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Inside handoff, Henry. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here.
They set up the screen for Henry.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Henry up the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll run it again with Henry. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A give to Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Houston set to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Mills now looks to throw on first down.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Looking to throw again on second down.
Mills. He's got Jordan complete right side.
4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A first down throw for Mills. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. Mills going to try and hurry the offense here up to the line. Again, it's Mills. That's complete to Pierce. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Mills now from the 50.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 2nd and 10. Mills got his man complete over the middle. That's Pierce. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. Open man there is Collins, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. On 2nd down, Mills again.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. 3rd and short yardage, Mills.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final